Hi, welcome to the Bachelor of Computing Academic Information Session for the Spring Academic Open House. My name is April Nejedly. I'm one of the two undergraduate program counselors in the department along with Greg Klotz. I come to this role with a BSc, MSc, Bachelor of Education, and 2 decades of experience at the university supporting students via teaching courses, course development, coordinating courses, and more recently as a program counselor. I have specialized training and experience in learning strategies, learning disabilities, anxiety, and trauma. As a program counselor, I will help you with selecting, adding, and dropping courses, academic consideration when you have extenuating circumstances, checking your graduation requirements, and I also refer students to other services on campus. Greg Klotz's presentation covered the programs offered by the School of Computer Science. For this reason, I'm going to talk about the supports that will be available to you as one of our students. I have a holistic view of student success. This means I see student success is not just about the courses that you take, but it also involves the learning supports you have, your mental health, physical health, social connections. Primary learning supports. Regardless of what program you choose at Guelph, you should never feel alone and unsupported in your learning. You just have to reach out to the many people and resources that are available to you on campus. You can start with your professors. If you have questions, the professors have office hours that you get individual help. I find the faculty very friendly and helpful. Most courses have labs every week. This is an opportunity to practice the course material in small groups and to ask teaching assistants for help. Teaching assistants are also available to help students outside of class and lab. You'll also develop a network of peers that you can turn to. Student clubs on campus will help you make that connection. As mentioned in the departmental presentation today, there are student-run clubs like the Guelph Coding Community, the Society of Computing and Information Science, and Guelph Women in Computer Science. These are the first places you'll get support. Next, you can reach out to Learning Services in the library. There, you can get one-on-one appointments with professional learning specialists to talk about things like time management, procrastination, note-taking, study skills, preparing for his exams, and more. If you need more intensive course-specific help, you could hire a tutor. Course-specific tutors can be found at a website called Tutoring at Guelph. If you experience a disability, whether it be a learning disability, a physical disability, or any kind of disability, you can register with the Student Accessibility Services. When the students register with the SAS, they will be paired with an SAS advisor who will work with them to get the learning strategies, accommodations, and technologies they need to achieve success. In any given year, 1 in 5 people in Canada will experience mental health problem or illness. For example, a lot of students on campus struggle with anxiety. The University of Guelph has an entire department dedicated to student wellness, and it's aptly called Student Wellness. There you will find online resources and more. Counseling services, for example, you can have one-on-one appointments with counselors. They can refer you to counselors off campus as well. There's a student support network. This is where trained peers meet with peers to talk about mental health. And there's always the phone lines. The crisis lines are available 24 hours, 7 days a week. And if you're too shy to call or talk to someone, you can even text. There's a text crisis helpline. We also have the Stress Management and High Performance Clinic. They run programs for anxiety, stress, sleep, worry, headaches, and more. The other great mental health and physical resource we have is the Arboretum with its nature trails. Just going for a walk in nature is such a healthy thing to do, and walking leads to your physical health. As a computer science student, you will have access to our newly renovated athletic center, its equipment, and dozens of fitness classes. If you happen to overdo it at the gym, we have the Health and Performance Center, which specializes in sports injury. There's also a chiropractor, a massage therapist, nutritionist, and more. And maybe you're not the sporty type, but are you kind of thinking about getting a little healthier? And for you, we have the You Shine program. This is a peer mentoring program to develop healthy sleep, diet, and exercise habits. Regardless of who you are, everyone gets sick sometimes, so we have doctors and health services for you to see. The last part of the puzzle that supports your academic success is your social life. I already talked about the clubs specific to computing, But if you visit the Griff Life website, you will find around 366 different clubs and organizations where you can meet people and pursue your interests outside of academics. But remember, academics first. There's even a department called Student Experience, and that has groups and supports for international students, cultural diversity. There's support for students whose identities are outside the cisgender and heterosexual paradigms. There's the multi-faith resource team. And finally, there's help for off-campus students, resources for those who commute to campus. So, the School of Computer Science at the University of Guelph not only gives you a degree in computer science, it opens the doors to a myriad of supports, including academic, mental, physical, and social supports, all of which ensure your success. If you have questions about the Bachelor of Computing Science at the University of Guelph, ask your personal program counselors, Greg Klotz and myself, April Nejedly. We are here to help you navigate through university on the path to your dreams. I really look forward to meeting you. Thanks.